Morning guys, welcome to Jamieson's Trains UK and welcome to Series 2 of Jamieson's Railway Adventures. So yeah, there's going to be plenty more of railway trips, vintage bus events, railway holidays, filming train journeys, trains at train stations, vintage bus journeys and train reviews, and possibly many more new things that we could be doing. But for this episode we're going to be filming journeys on the diesels and DMUs. So we're going to start doing theme days for each episode. So for this theme day it's fast and express diesel services. So we could possibly do more of them, but yeah, for this episode we're going to be going on the Glasgow and Edinburgh lines today and tomorrow. So it's a 2-day event. We're going to film all the available diesel journeys. So all journeys, like not all, you know what I mean, like we'll travel all the available diesel lines with all available different diesel traction on those lines, and we're going to be filming all those journeys. We're also going to be filming a journey from Edinburgh to Dunbar on a 158. So yeah, that should be good. But yeah, today's plan is we're filming the journey from Glasgow Central to Edinburgh via Motherwell on a cross-country Voyager or Super Voyager, and then filming journey from Edinburgh to Glasgow Central via Motherwell on a ScotRail class 156 Super Sprinter, and then Glasgow to Edinburgh via Shorts on 156 Super Sprinter, again it's a ScotRail unit, and then Edinburgh to Glasgow via Shorts on a class 158 Express Sprinter, again ScotRail. So that's today's plan. Tomorrow's plan: film journey from Glasgow to Edinburgh via Motherwell on cross country HST, or could call it a cross country 125, whatever. There's many more names that these trains have: 125s, class 250s, or is it 250s? 250s, 251s, 252s, 253s to 254s. Yep, I think that's about right. But we just call them the HSTs. So yeah, we'll film that journey, and then we'll film the journey from Edinburgh to Glasgow via Falkirk High on a ScotRail class 170 Turbo Star, and then we head back to Edinburgh via Falkirk High. And then, last but not least, we'll film the journey from Glasgow to Edinburgh. Sorry. Edinburgh to Dunbar on a class 158 Express Sprinter, again ScotRail. So yeah, all these diesel journeys are going to be filming are either fast or express services. So yeah, should be a good day, or for a good couple of days. There's some extras that we can do as well, because we've got a lot of time as well. So I think today we could do Glasgow Central to Kilmarnock, which is a fast service, and then maybe tomorrow we could easily do Edinburgh to Perth or Dundee, which is a semi-fast services. But we'll see what happens. But anyhow, plenty of time. Yep, gonna get organised, and yep, I'll probably see you at the train station. So yeah, I'll see you at either Kilwinning on Glasgow Central Station. So yeah, see you all in a bit. Alright guys, we're at Glasgow Central. Not sure if we're 380s we came off it, but it was a 7-car unit. This will be our first diesel we'll be travelling on and filming the journey on. It's a Voyager, not a Super Voyager. Right here, what it says, we've got time in the afternoon, so we could film a Super Voyager as well. We've got 220024. That will do us. So yeah, the plan is to film the journey from here to Edinburgh, and then that's that. I think there's a 320 just pulled up. 6-car. Right, anyway, I'll catch up with you when we get to Edinburgh. Right guys, we just arrived in Edinburgh Waverley. We successfully filmed the journey on this Voyager from Central to Edinburgh. We're going to get the 156 via Motherwell. At least it's replacing that heap of shit out there. Yeah, normally it's a 380 any other times with ScotRail wise, but it's a 156 this time. I love it when a Sprinter replaces a 380. But I will watch this beast leave, and then we'll head to platform 13 for the Sprinter up to Glasgow Central via Motherwell. So yeah, I'll catch up with you in a wee bit. There she goes. Alright guys, we're at platform 13 and there's our train to Glasgow Central via Motherwell. Get 156 508, that will do. Right now, get a rest. Right, we're going to film this journey as well, and then the next journey we're going to film, so it's a bit of tight connection when we get to Glasgow, so I'll catch up with you when we get back to Waverley. I'll let you know how we get on, so yeah, see you on a wee bit. Alright guys, we're back at Edinburgh Waverley. We just successfully filmed 2 journeys on the 156. So we came off at 156 457, so we just filmed that one by our shots, and we also successfully filmed 156 508 via Motherwell. Our next train is 158 867. We're going to be filming that to Glasgow via shots. When we get to Glasgow, probably go for a steak dinner. Haven't really made my mind up, but we'll probably go for a steak dinner. 158 back to Edinburgh. Few pints, HST up the road. And call it a day. There's a Turboatar pulling now. All day. Just got me photo of that. Anyway, we'll catch up with you soon. Right, final train journey to Fulham, which is 158867 from Edinburgh to Glasgow via Shorts. I need to change your batteries or no. Well done, Brian. You had 20 minutes. Too busy chatting up the woman, mister. Oh wait, there's 158871. Oh well. 871. Right guys, we're back in Glasgow Central and we successfully found the journey on 158871. Not 867, 871. We found that journey. My plans for the rest of the day is I think we'll watch us beast leaving, and then we'll just do some random plans on express diesels. We've got to go on diesels that are on express services, but we'll probably go back to Edinburgh no doubt. She's due to go in 5 minutes, so we'll watch us leave and then go and get some tea. So yeah, catch up with you. Really? Wanted to film at 158? Really? Fucking pendolinos. Right, anyway, steak dinner, then a 158 back to Edinburgh. So yeah, that's the plan. So I'll see you soon guys. We're on the 158 heading back to Edinburgh after a smashing steak dinner, because it's the only way to burn a bit of time. So steak dinner, £2. And speaking about pints, I think somebody's having a party out there. Aye, enjoyed yourselves. And by the way, 185 is at the rear. Obviously that's not going to Edinburgh, that's heading down to Manchester or Preston. As far as Preston. But 185 is set here, and the new TPE livery. The 158 we got is 870. So yeah. As I mentioned, we'll stick to the diesel theme day, or express and fast diesel theme day. So yeah, this is the express service to Waverley. So yeah, catch up with you at Waverley. We'll do some onboard footages. We'll reach 90 miles per hour. Hammer it at 90. I will. Get a nice wee Velcro vest on a 158. Cheers. But we can't drink too much of that. Because we're filming tomorrow, we've got more filming to do tomorrow. Breaking buildings. Right. But we'll be reaching 90 miles per hour. Cheers. Just left Levy South, next stop Haymarket. This is where we get 90 miles per hour and tones. But hopefully the driver's decent enough to hammer the beast. sake, what's holding us up? Double yellow. Must be means something's front of us. What's that Voyager front is? I have. Yep. Somebody's party white list. For that. That's not good. Right. See what kind of tones we'll get. Is that it?
service to Glasgow Queen Street. Colliers, Haymarkets, Linlithgow, Coleman's, Falkirk High and Glasgow Queen Street. This train is from all 6 coaches. Platforms 19, 14, 18, 15 got failed service to Glasgow Queen Street.
Finished, love. Alright guys, yeah, finally I can make this update. We just arrived in Waverley. Came off this beast smashing journey. Always like a run 5.8 run as usual. But for the 1703 from Central to Waverley, I have to say it's one of the quietest services. Yeah, it's one of the quietest services I've been on by a shot. 1703 and that's the peak of. And look, as you can see it's only 2 carriages. So the train was practically empty. Strange. But anyhow, next train will be a HST, which should be our train tomorrow morning when we film the journey. So yeah. For once, I'm hoping it's in the wrong way round so I can film the journey without paying for a first class ticket. I think Jerry said I'm doing let us away with it, but you know, I do tend to try to be honest in that and not take the piss. But anyhow, couple of pints, then HST, so I'll catch you. Right guys, that's our next train back to Glasgow. 43,384. The idea was on the front, but it's not on the beast. And by the way, we're actually judging this one, so hopefully this is on the 9 o'clock service. Yeah, we're in there. You bastard. Right, anyway, at least we're done here tomorrow morning, so we just jump on in. Yeah. Here we go, this will do. Aye. I think this will be our beast tomorrow morning on the 9 o'clock service, so yeah. At least we get a good spot. At least I can have the window down, I can film out there like that. But right now, for this journey, we'll just find a random seat. So we got 43,384. We'll judge and see what's in the front. And look, it's a HST next door. Hello. See the first class out there, it's so much nicer. Look at that, that is VTEC HST Mark III. Smart as fuck, isn't it? Right, anyway, we're going to get a seat in that and we'll do something at the Alright guys, we're actually settled down on the HST. And don't worry, I'm actually got a seat down there somewhere. Yeah, very back of the train, you can see. Get up and come back. And it's too fucking cold, I'm not doing with that fucking hang on. Aye. Anyway, the public house in the back. But anyway, yeah, we get 43,384. Which is at the, you know, not sure what's in the front. American City. Enjoy the ride. Alright guys, we're just arriving at Glasgow Central. As you can see out the window, nice wee view crossing the River Clyde. So yeah, we're just arriving at Glasgow. Hold on, give me onboard the window hanging. Should we get into platform number 2? No? What the fuck? That's the Virgin Chateau Reno. Yeah, platform 2 next to Chateau Reno. Look at that. Around you. Virgin trains are better than shit country. Probably God scared me of that. Right, cross country or shit. But anyway, we'll catch up when we get to Central Station, so let us get off the train. I do like Virgin trains. She may have a shit traction, but for the Voyagers. Right. So there we go. We're in Glasgow Central. This should be our train tomorrow. A 9 o'clock service to Southampton. We're going as far as Edinburgh, Waverley. And ta-ta, Chateauino! Ta-ta! Right, anyway. I missed the 10:30 service because fuckers delayed, so we'll get a wee pint and then we'll get the 11 o'clock service. Yes or no, you can't drink after 9 o'clock. Blah 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 blah. I say that, children, you should have listened. Right, anyway, I'll catch up with you when we get air service. Yeah, we'll catch up with you when we get the air service. So see you on. When you don't ask for nice photos, you don't get. So there we go. Let's take 43 207. And then there's a nice wee 314 and a 156. But yeah, going to get a nice wee photo of the HST pub, then straight home. So yeah, I'll see you in a wee bit. Alright guys, we're on for you to heading back home. Yeah, from today it's been a cracking day. We filmed all 4 journeys that we successfully done. 158 journey from Glasgow to Edinburgh. That was a nice wee journey. And then Edinburgh to Glasgow on the HST. I'm quite happy to set my camera up tomorrow morning and film the journey from there, from Glasgow to Edinburgh. So yeah, quite chuffed to that. But right now we're on 380 heading back to Kilwinning.
This train is for Ayr. This train will call at
fucking woman.
Gilmore Street, Johnston, Kilwinning, Irvine, Barassie, Broome, Prestwick International Airport, Prestwick Town, Newton on Ayr, and Ayr.
The next stop is Paisley-Gilmore Street.
This train may be longer than platforms at certain stations on this route. Announcements will be made in the relevant rear coaches on approach. Please allow sufficient time in order to alight safely.
Finished? Right, okay. What I'm going to do is I'll end this part of the episode on 380 and I'll see Glasgow Central Station when we get the HST back to Edinburgh. Well, before we jump on board. But yeah, I'll see you in a wee bit. Alright guys, it's day number 2 of the Fast and Express Diesel Theme Day. But a problem, we have slept in. So the HST journey is kinda out the window. Unless I film one Sierra 51, but that'll be too dark out the window, but we'll see. But we'll film the Turboatar journey from Glasgow to Edinburgh, then the 158 to Dunbar. Heading down to train station and get the 11:12 to Glasgow Central. So yep, I'll see you on in a wee bit. Alright guys, we're on the Turboatar heading to Edinburgh, and I bumped into these guys. Mike Hans, you know.
This is the HG because it's deserted.
What's it here? Alan's coming in Adam, once this leaves, Alan's coming in 7 minutes.
And we only had a 5-minute change.
This tune is crap, I won't back this one.
Do you know what? See if this is a 12:30, that's alright, at least I'm on it.
What's your challenge then you're doing?
I'm not doing any challenges, I'm just filming train journeys.
This train is from Edinburgh Waverley.
There we go.
This train will call
Anyway, we're going to film this journey to
Falkirk,
Edinburgh, then we're going to do the 158 to Dunbar.
The next stop is Troy. Passenger safety information notices are located throughout this train.
Don't know what these monkeys are doing.
Waverley. That's good to stay here.
Right, let them get on with it. And we'll just
Enjoy your challenge, filming.
Aye, enjoy your challenge.
Are you going away to Edinburgh?
Aye, Edinburgh then Dunbar.
Not bad. You get a 158 to Dunbar, let me guess.
Yeah.
Thought so.
Bugger, I'm not getting a free 8.
Doing the rest of the day, might catch up.
Going to Dunbar, then the idea, maybe they're Dundee or something.
Dundee, alright.
Maybe.
If you do it Dundee, let me know.
Right. Right.
I'll leave you to it then.
Right. Anyway guys, I'll catch up with you in a wee bit.
to Edinburgh, Waverley. This cycle's Crawley, Falkirk, Haymarket, due to arrive Edinburgh, Waverley, 12:51. Passenger safety information notices are located throughout the train. Please take a few moments of your time to read over these. Also, in interest of safety and security, please do not leave the items of luggage unattended.
Hey guys, we just arrived into Edinburgh, Waverley. Successfully filmed the journey on that Turboatar. Is it 174.50? Aye. Filmed the journey on 174.50. I think it is. Sorry, I'm not wide awake yet. Yeah, we got an hour to kill, and then the next move is film the journey to Dunbar. Then after that, don't know what we'll do. We'll either go to Dundee or Perth, or maybe just go to the pub. Well, we'll see. But yeah, just going to get some tea now and then.
17 for the 1300 Scorpio service to Dundee, Colliers, Haymarket, Edinburgh, Keithing, Kirkcaldy, Markinch, Ladybank, Cooper, Lookers and Dundee. This train is formed of 2 coaches.
Oh, it's a 158.
17 for the 1300 Scorpio service to Dundee.
Right, that's a 158.
11 for the 1300 Vision Trains East Coast service to Newcastle, Colliers, Newcastle, Waverley. This train is formed of 9 coaches. Platform 11 for the 1300 Vision Trains East Coast service to Newcastle.
Finished, love? Aye, because I just about to finish myself. But anyway, we're just going to get some tea and that, then we'll film the journey on the 158, so yeah, I'll catch up with you soon in a bit.
Service to Glasgow Central via Motherwell, Colliers, Haymarket, Motherwell and Glasgow Central. This train is formed of 4 coaches. An at-seat service of light refreshments is available on the train. First class accommodation is at the rear of the train. Platform 8 East for the 1312 service to Glasgow Central via Colliers, Haymarket, Motherwell and Glasgow Central. This train is formed of 4 coaches. Platform 8 East for the 1312 cross-country service to Glasgow Central via Motherwell. This is a security message. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to
Alright guys, we're at platform 3, I'm just going to head to the Dunbar. We've got 158871 and we're going to film the journey. But yeah, yesterday we filmed on that beast from Edinburgh to Glasgow via shot, so why not film it from Edinburgh to Dunbar? And will you get a rest? Anyway, we'll catch up with you in a wee bit. Alright guys, we just arrived at Dunbar. I might re-filming, well I filmed the journey on the way down, but I might do another one on the way back. But all I've got to say is, yep, 158s to Dunbar is much better than a 380. In fact, anything's better than a 380. But especially a 158, best replacement. What a beast. But I'm going to film the journey on the way back to Edinburgh, and then I'll make a judgment when I'm editing them. But why the videos will be on the link, will be linked in the description below. But anyhow, better get on and set the camera up. So yep, I'll see you all at Waverley. Alright guys, we're back at Edinburgh Waverley and successfully filmed the full journey from Dunbar to Edinburgh on this beast. Yeah, I'm quite happy with the second journey that I filmed, so that will be used and the video will be linked on the description below. And look, it's the best train and the worst train. Best and worst, best and worst. What do you all think? our 158s are the best and our 380s are the worst. Comment on the description. Put a wee comment on. Put a wee comment to let me know what you think. But I say I hate 380s, but I love 158s. But anyhow, no idea what we are gonna do. Because HST took back to Glasgow. If it's a HST, that's not until 9:15.
15:45 Scotland service to Glasgow Queen Street, Colliers, Haymarket, Lithgow, Bowlands, Falkirk and Glasgow Queen Street. This train is formed of 3 coaches.
3?
13, 14, 15, 45 Scotland service to Glasgow Queen Street.
That's nice to know. Anyway, we've got about 5.5 hours, so yeah, we'll probably go to the pub, but I'll have a wee thing, see if we can do another express diesel journey, maybe film a journey on that. But yeah, let's go and get pished. So yeah, I'll see you on. Alright guys, with that apart from 11, yeah, it's not a HST, but a Voyager will do. Don't mind a Voyager. But it's a good thing in a way, because I am absolutely shattered. So I thought it was a HST I was going to film the journey, but I thought it was a Voyager, I'll just have a relaxing journey. But hey, it's still an express diesel, so it's still a diesel running on an express service, so yeah, that will do. And we're still sticking to the theme day. But yeah, we'll take this beast up to Glasgow and then head back home to Kilwinning and then call it a day. So yeah, I'll see you on a wee bit. Alright guys, we're on the Voyager, heading back to Glasgow. Yeah, it would be a HST this time of day, but I think it's because of the engineering works and all that, they've changed the units. And we're about to go. We're still at Waverley, by the way, but what's it, this thing thrashing away. But yeah, it's supposed to be a HST, but they've changed the units because of the engineering works.
Very good evening, well welcome to you joining us at Edinburgh Waverley. This is the 2113 cross-country train service to Glasgow Central. Next calling point will be Haymarket, due in there just a couple of minutes time. Change at Haymarket for services to Dundee, Aberdeen, local services in the Fife area. Change here also for Stirling, Perth, connections to central Scotland. Change here as well for Edinburgh Airport and the west end of Edinburgh city centre.
Well, at least he's giving out good information. But yeah, I would on the Virgin, not Virgin, cross country Voyager. Oh, in fact, it's a super Voyager. I would film this journey because it's a super Voyager, but cannot be fucked, to be honest. But what we'll do is we'll try get a day where we can film all diesel traction from on the Glasgow and Edinburgh lines, all diesels. I mean that there's 4 on the Glasgow and Edinburgh via Motherwell. There's 2 via Shorts and 1 via Falkirk. So yeah, we'll try to get a day with that. But anyhow, I'm going to settle down on the Voyager, and I'll see you at Central Station. Alright guys, we're back in Glasgow Central, heading for the 380. What the fuck is the police doing there for? Sunday's been a naughty boy. But anyway, heading for the 380, heading back to Kilwinning. So, yep, I'll see you all on the 380. If it's quiet. Hey guys, we're on the 380, heading back here. We've got 380 112 and 380 020. So it's a 7-car unit. We had the 020 this morning, by the way, from Kilwinning to Glasgow, which was an Edinburgh service. So obviously she's went back up to Glasgow or an air service. To Waverley. Yeah. Coming to an end of the day, end of the Fast Express Diesel theme days. Even though we're on an express, well not an express but a fast electric service, but it's only right to get home, so that doesn't count for the theme day. But anyhow, we're going to get some scan films. Yep, it's homeward bound. So yep, I'll see you at Kilwinning Station. Alright guys, this is back in Kilwinning and obviously back home. It's been a smashing couple of days and I really enjoyed it, but gutted that I didn't film all the diesel journeys from on the Glasgow and Edinburgh lines. We still to film the Glasgow and Edinburgh via Motherwell on the Voyager, oh no Voyager, but the Super Voyager and the HST. But we did have an opportunity to film on the Super Voyager, but I couldn't be bothered. But yeah, I quite enjoyed it. We've actually filmed 6 train journeys on this railway trip, so yeah, I'm quite chuffed with that. So just gonna get something to eat and head to my bed. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you for the next one, which should be I could change the plans, but it should be the circular services, you know, Cathcart Circle, Hamilton Circle, Fife Circle and Hamilton Underground. That's the theme for the next episode. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you all soon for that episode. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next episode.